The film opens in 1991, where a group of teenagers is partying near a corn syrup factory. A girl is playing with a music box. She then signals her boyfriend to follow her and walks into the cornfield. The boy follows, but he can't see her anywhere. He finds a huge footprint on the ground and becomes uneasy. Soon he finds the girl, but she begins vomiting blood, tells him to run, and dies. Terrified, the boy tries to run back, but he doesn't get very far. A clown appears and kills him. The scene shifts to Quinn, who is traveling with her father, Glenn, as they move to their new home in the small town of Kettle Springs. It's also revealed that their house is located near the same corn syrup factory. The next morning, as Quinn gets ready for school, she sees a boy at her door, Rust, their neighbor. He offers her a ride to school. At school, Quinn arrives late, and Mr. Vern scolds her before making her sit down. The students prank the teacher, and in anger, he gives the entire class a surprise test, while Quinn gets detention for being late. Cole, one of the students, tries to defend her by saying she's new, but the teacher gives him detention too. After class, Quinn hangs out with Cole and his friends, Janet, Ronnie, Tucker, and Matt. They tell her that Mr. Vern hates students, which is why they prank him all the time. During their conversation, Quinn learns that Cole's father is the town's mayor, and their family owns the corn syrup factory. Because of that, the town celebrates Founders Day, and they use a clown named Friendo as the factory's main mascot. Cole and his friends explain that they turned Friendo into a killer clown character and make videos while dressed as him. They upload these videos on YouTube, and their channel has been growing rapidly. Later, Quinn goes to a restaurant with her dad, where they meet the town sheriff. He tells them that the corn syrup factory has burned down. A little later, Cole and his friends arrive, and the sheriff warns Quinn to stay away from them. That evening, the group of students is seen partying. Quinn takes the chance to ask about the burned factory. Cole tells her that they had sneaked inside and filmed a video there, but they didn't start the fire, though no one believes them. A short distance away, Matt goes to the bathroom, where someone suddenly attacks him. His friends hear his screams. Moments later, Matt returns injured, and just then Friendo the clown appears. Quinn screams and tries to run, but everyone bursts into laughter because it was only a prank. The clown is actually Tucker, and Janet recorded the whole thing. Afterward, Quinn and Cole spend some time alone before heading home. That night, Quinn watches the video the group had previously filmed. Her heart suddenly sinks when she notices another clown standing behind Tucker in the debris. Panicking, she immediately takes a screenshot and sends it to their group chat. Tucker is looking at the message when he gets a doorbell camera alert. A clown wearing a mask is standing at his door, but he assumes it's Cole. As he walks through the house, he sees muddy footprints. When he opens his closet, he finds a music box, and suddenly a real clown appears and kills him. The next day is Founders Day festival, and the whole town gathers. Quinn meets Ronnie and Janet and asks if they found anything about the second clown. The girls say it's probably just one of their friends messing around. At that moment, Cole arrives, and Janet excitedly tells him that they have a great plan for a new video. Shortly after, a man wearing a clown mask is performing fire tricks on a bicycle, but suddenly, a burning prop slips from his hand and lands on the large float, setting it on fire. Chaos erupts, and people start running in panic. Quinn and her friends try to escape, but the sheriff stops them and blames them for everything, putting them under arrest. They keep insisting they didn't do it, but he refuses to listen and throws them in jail. The next day, they are released and allowed to go home. Later that day, Matt is working out at home. He spots a music box nearby, but assumes his friends are pulling another prank, so he throws it in the trash. As he resumes lifting weights, the same clown suddenly appears and prevents him from putting the weight down. The clown places a sharp handsaw on top of the weight and kills Matt with it. That night, Quinn receives a message from Cole inviting her to a party. She sneaks downstairs, sees her dad asleep, and quietly slips out of the house. She gets into Cole's car, and soon they arrive at a huge party. She meets Janet and Ronnie, who wonder why Tucker and Matt still haven't shown up. They assume the two are planning another prank. They warn everyone to stay alert for whatever trick they might be preparing. Quinn is talking with Janet and Ronnie when suddenly a girl comes running out of the nearby cornfield, screaming, with an arrow stuck in her back. At first, the girls think it's another prank and walk closer to look, but then someone inside the field throws a severed head toward Janet. When they remove the mask, they realize it's Matt's head. Quinn panics, but Janet still thinks it's part of an elaborate prank until Quinn checks the injured girl's pulse and discovers she's actually dead. Only then does the fear set in for everyone. At that very moment, a Joker emerges from the cornfield and attacks. Chaos erupts as people scream and run in every direction, while Janet, Quinn, and Ronnie are left behind. The Joker chases them, trying to kill them. Luckily, Rust shows up with a shotgun and shoots the Joker, knocking him down. They plan to escape but discover that the Joker has punctured everyone's car tires. They decide to remove the mask from the fallen Joker, but suddenly several more Jokers emerge from the cornfield and charge toward them. Rust opens fire, and just then another Joker lunges at Quinn, but Cole stops him by smashing a metal rod into him. Everyone runs for their lives. Meanwhile, Quinn's dad realizes she left home without telling him, and becomes furious. On the other side, Cole and the others hide inside a small shed and barricade the door, while the Jokers outside keep trying to break in. One of them manages to break down part of the wall, but Rust shoots him with his shotgun. They find an exit and escape the shed. Rust suggests using the petrol cans outside to cause an explosion and stop the Jokers. Meanwhile, Glenn searches the entire town for his daughter. When he walks past his clinic, he notices the door has been broken. As he enters, a Joker appears and holds a knife to his throat, demanding that he treat his injured partner, or he'll kill Glenn and his daughter. Back at the shed, the Jokers finally break in. Rust helps everyone escape and stays behind to set the trap. When all the Jokers rush inside, the explosives go off, creating a massive explosion. When Rust doesn't return, Cole tries to go inside, but the girls stop him. They remember there's a house not far away with a landline phone. They decide to head there for help. The group cuts back through the cornfield and reaches the road, where they suddenly spot a car. It's the sheriff's. When the sheriff sees the blood on them and the shotgun, he immediately arrests Cole. The girls keep insisting that the Jokers attacked them, but he refuses to believe them and drives away with Cole. Helpless, Quinn and Janet enter the cornfield again to reach the house faster. But on the way, another Joker appears and begins chasing them. The girls run as fast as they can, but Ronnie gets caught and killed. Quinn and Janet manage to escape and reach the house. Inside, they find an old landline phone, but none of them knows how to use it. Then they notice a bulletin board with pictures of them pinned to it and a music box on the table. They instantly realize it's a trap. They run toward the stairs, but a Joker suddenly appears and kills Janet. The Joker then attacks Quinn, but she gathers her courage, pulls a pitchfork from Janet's body, and drives it into the Joker's chest before running away. Meanwhile, her father tricks the injured Joker into grabbing cardiac wires, and uses that moment to pick up a scalpel and kill him. He grabs the walkie-talkie and hears the other Jokers talking about taking Quinn to the factory. Glenn immediately heads toward the factory. Quinn tries to escape by car, but can't get it to move because it's a manual transmission. Several Jokers surround her and capture her. When she wakes up, she finds herself inside the corn syrup factory, surrounded by Jokers. When they remove their masks, she realizes they are all townspeople, including the sheriff. Their leader is the town mayor, Cole's father. He explains that this tradition has been going on for years. The townspeople wear Joker masks and kill anyone they believe is damaging the town's reputation. He pulls away a curtain, revealing Cole hanging from a noose. Quinn asks if he would kill his own son. Arthur replies that Cole is disobedient and he no longer considers him a son. Just as the sheriff is about to kill Quinn, Glenn crashes his car through the wall, causing chaos. Some Jokers die instantly. The sheriff starts firing his gun, and Quinn runs into a room filled with Joker costumes. The sheriff breaks in but can't spot her. As he turns away, Quinn attacks him and kills him. Mayor Arthur grabs Glenn's car and flees, while Cole is still hanging. Glenn tries to save him when suddenly Rust appears, alive, and shoots the rope with his shotgun, freeing Cole. Moments later, Quinn arrives, and the four of them escape together in the car. On the way, their teacher appears in the road holding a chainsaw, but they run him over and kill him too. 1 year later, the scene shows Quinn preparing for college while Glenn runs his campaign to become the town's mayor. Quinn drives away, but when she glances at the back seat, she sees a music box, meaning one Joker is still alive and following her. She opens the window and throws the box out, and the story ends. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.